something I was wondering, Suzanne, we caught up for our chat, our half-hour kind of catch-up the other day. It was so lovely to hear your experience of the dog calming code and how it had worked for you and stuff. I just wondered, would you be happy to share with everybody why you're doing the DTA and what happened with the dog calming code and your kind of experience of what happened when you put it all in place and that sort of stuff? Would you be? It's just so cool to hear. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think something like that, after you've been in it for a while, to go back and hear somebody come in brand new, it's really it kind of remotivates you. But so what happened with me is that my husband and I took some cows to the market, and there was a lady there selling some Aussie puppies, and I accidentally fell in love with one and brought it home. And I said, oh my goodness, an Aussie, they're so difficult. I've got to find a better method than all the other things. I have a bookshelf full of books and training videos, and they're all so lame, and none of them spoke to me really, just pieces and parts here and there. And so I said, there's got to be something better out there. There just has to be. So I started just doing a little looking, and I want to think I found the advertisement for the calming code on Pinterest. I swear, I think somebody had posted it there. And so I watched the advertisement for it, and I was like, I don't know, from the minute I started watching you talk, Dan, and the videos, it just spoke to me. It was like, this is so natural. It's so makes so much sense. Oh my goodness, it's not leashes and collars and jerking and all of this. I said, okay, I've surely this can't work, but I got to try. So I bought the calming code and went on there and started using it the day, like a day or two after I got my puppy. And I started using it with my puppy and my other 4 dogs that are grown, which had some terrible issues of jumping up and different things that drove me nuts. But, I just really didn't know how to deal with it. I started putting just those things into place. That's all I did. The eating, we did that first off. And I've always let them just jump up to me, bring me a toy. And I've always interpreted that as, oh, my dogs love me so much. Look, they want me to play with them and bring me a toy. It's so sweet. And when you explained it, and I realized, wait a minute, you're not the boss of me. I need to be the boss of you. And so that was honestly one of the most difficult things for me to do in that process, was to push my dogs away when they came to me. But I started doing it, and I have done it consistently now. It's been about 2 weeks that I've been doing it, but I did that for 3 days. And in 3 days' time, I saw such an unbelievable difference. It was like I had sprinkled magic fairy dust on them or something. I didn't take a leash out. I didn't say no. I didn't do anything except eat a cracker over their food and push them gently away and ignore them when I came in the room. And we did some timeouts, but I mean, and boom, the bad behavior just starts to disappear. And I'm like, this is it. This is what I've been looking for. And I just got so excited. And I was telling Dan on my call, as I was reading through the calming code and the videos and things, I was thinking to myself, oh, I wish there was some way to learn this. I'm going to buy the whole thing, and I'm just going to look at all these videos and learn it. And then I'm going to see if Dan will let me teach this because I had not yet found the dog training academy. I didn't know it was there. And when I got back in and saw that, oh, I just about flipped. I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? I'm doing this. It's so amazing. So I went ahead and made an appointment, talked to Steve the next day. And so, I mean, literally 4 or 5 days after I did the calming code, started that with my dogs, I was bought in and destined to be a trainer, because it's just magic. I mean, it's so simple and it's so beautiful and it's so calm. And the incredible difference that it's made to me personally, I can see how this would be such just a bonanza in people's lives, to be able to calm down and not only enjoy their dogs more, but enjoy their life more, because they're now in a calmer mode of operation, just in general, because you have to do it. You have to be calm for your dogs, for the love of your dogs. You have to calm down and show them this love and generosity. So
How's the thank you, Suzanne. How's the dog's behavior, like the badly behaved dogs, or your 4 that had issues? What was the issues, very briefly, just and
okay,
how
well, the two inside that I keep inside, a lot of jumping up, a lot of I'm sitting on the couch doing something and they just come jump all over me. They play and wrestle on top of me, things like that. Racing through the house, just acting foolish, and that just stopped. I mean, when I started doing the pushing away, I'm still working with my German Shepherds. I have 2 German Shepherds that mostly stay outside. But one of them, she has a horrible separation anxiety. And also, well, I thought it was mostly separation anxiety, but I think really it was just her thinking she was in charge and feeling like, oh, you go in the house, I can't protect you in the house. Now I'm going to dig up some rocks and cry and run around the yard and act crazy, you know. And so just working with her and doing the food and I've been added some walking with her, which I've never done because they don't leave the farm. We live on a farm. I don't walk either one of them because I have no need to. We live on a farm with a fence around the property. And so, but that was the missing link I
structured
found in the
walking?
last 2 weeks. Yes, the walking with them, and I've got one that the male, he loves to chase the cat, all in fun, nothing mean there. But anyway, all of that has
cool, Suzanne.
Mm.
Suzanne, I appreciate you sharing. One of the main reasons for doing it is just to remind people that if you just put those 5 golden rules in place with people will pay hundreds of dollars for that.
Right.
And then, you got people like Sam who's been doing this for years, and you got all this experience, and you can put that extra experience on top. But don't for 1 minute think that those 5 golden rules, if you know how to share those 5 rules, that's enough to basically get most people across the line. Explain it well. People will be grateful. They'll pay you hundreds of dollars, and it's more than most dog trainers will actually be able to share and help people. So good on you, Suzanne, and well done for making the jump, and welcome aboard.
Thank you. It's amazing. I'm so excited.
Cool.
I'm so excited.
Lovely to have you here.
Thank you. Lovely to be here.